Infertility and IVF facts that you need to know. And let's do a butt shot while we talk about these. Cheers. First thing I cannot stress enough is infertility is not uncommon. Progesterone. 1 in 6 couples suffer from infertility, 40% being the woman, 40% being the man, and then 20% being a combination of both, which is actually a lot when you think about 1 in 6. That's why I don't understand why infertility is not talked about more and why we suffer so long in silence. Conventional IVF can be very time consuming. A typical cycle takes anywhere between 4 and 5 weeks, so it's definitely not something that you can just do overnight. Another thing I can't stress enough is success rates. When a clinic gives you the success rate, it's not really that accurate. So many people have so many things wrong with them, it's hard to pinpoint what your success rate will be specifically. Some clinics measure their success rates by the number of positive pregnancy tests they get. Other clinics measure by the number of live births they get. So success rates are just all over the place. Estrogen. I would say the average success rate is about 35% per cycle, which means you will probably more than likely need more than one cycle to have a successful transfer. I had to have 4 egg retrievals, 1 being canceled, and then I had a failed transfer, and then I finally got my positive pregnancy test, and we are doing so good so far. Frozen embryos are just as good as fresh embryos. I personally would rather do a frozen transfer just because it lets your body kind of reset and get back to normal after a cycle. But my sister did do a fresh transfer in India with twins, and both babies are healthy and happy and doing well, so it's really just all over the place. The chances of having twins or more actually goes from 3% with natural conception to 33% with IVF, so just be prepared for twins. It's very possible. Most importantly, try to look at IVF as an empowerment. Be grateful and thankful that we have this amazing technology. Expensive and not fun as it is, and sometimes it really does hurt. We live in a world today where up until 50 years ago, the last 200,000 years, humans were not able to get pregnant if they were infertile. I'm pregnant because of IVF, and 8 million people have been born because of IVF. I try to look at IVF as a stepping stone to motherhood, just an amazing advancement that I have this opportunity, and that really made it a lot easier to go through. Unfortunately, they have not found a better way to do butt shots, so we are still injecting this big needle into my butt, but it is all worth it in the end because we are making a baby and the baby is doing well, and that's all that matters. So let's do a butt shot. Things I do for you already, baby. Cheers.